Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to take you through a quick review of the Atomstack Maker R1 Rotary Chuck. It's a pretty cool little device. It is definitely a step up from the previous rotary I have been using. Probably the best feature is the keyless chuck. It's very smooth, easy to use, easy to tighten and loosen. Very, very, very handy. So I'm going to throw a tapered tumbler in here to show you. Super easy to get it tight. No key, handy, handy. And as with any tapered tumbler, it is not level, right? So this is one of the really cool features of this new rotary, is it also has another vertical hinge. I'm sure there's a better technical term for that, um, so that you can get it level. You can get your device level without having to use any door stoppers or anything like that to lift the entire rotary up. So that is a very cool feature of this rotary. And here's a shot of the other side with that other adjustment knob. Again, same thing, super easy to use with just your fingers. Makes it much easier to get things leveled in with other rotaries. It also has a little guide if you know the exact angle, degrees that you want to angle it up or down. So that's pretty handy as well. So now I'm just going to show you a few examples of things that I've engraved over the last couple of days to show you how this rotary works. So I'm not going to make you sit through the whole thing on each one of these either. So I'm going to speed up quite a bit. Obviously, this is just a standard tumbler, pretty pretty straightforward, and it cranked through this like a champ with the Atomstack A30 Pro laser powering it. And I have to say, the A30 Pro with the air assist really made this come out clean. I did end up cleaning it with Magic Eraser and whatnot, and you you really didn't need to. It came out very clean. Very impressive how easy this is. So this test is a glass bottle with cold galvanizing compound sprayed on it. This is actually the first time I've used the galvanizing compound. I typically use dry moly lube, and it marks the glass pretty clean. So I thought, well, I'll give this a shot. It was like 12 bucks at Home Depot, and you'll see the results when I'm done here. Now, with any of these paints, you want to mask off what you don't want to have to clean up later. So in this case, I just used blue painter's tape, covered everything that I didn't want marked. Trust me, it saves you a ton of time cleaning up from random spray paint floating all over the place. So here's getting close here, and then pulling it out. Looks pretty good so far. The one thing I can tell you though is cold galvanizing compound is much more difficult to get off than dry moly lube when you're cleaning it up. So keep that in mind. And here it is all cleaned up with a little whiskey to show you the contrast. Sorry for the lack of a professional backdrop, but I think you get the point of the quality of engraving. And this last one is just a little goof that I wanted to try on a piece of wood, a big dowel. It is not straight. It is not in the chuck perfect, but overall, it did exactly what I expected it to do. And with the speed and power of this laser tied to the air assist, it gets very clean engravings without leaving a lot of soot. So I'm not used to this clean. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to really dial things in now. It's very powerful, but the rotary is amazing. So in summary, I'll take you through my likes and my dislikes. First is it is keyless. The ease of loosening and tightening the axes are amazing, fantastic. It is well engineered as everything I've played with Atomstack so far. Very well engineered. And again, that second axis, and again, I'm sure there's a fancy name for it, but the not needing to put door stops or use a jig or things like that to get things level is fantastic. And the only dislike, and it's really not a big deal, is those axes can loosen up, so you have to tighten them down pretty good. But overall, as long as you're careful, they seem to hold good enough. So Please, I'd love to hear your comments or your thoughts down below, and thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget, if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.